My people, your favorite certified baddie has come again. Yes, it's me, Kira, the one and only soft life enthusiast with a banging body and skin like milk. But wahala deal. The pressure is getting worse. You all know the gist in town now. How Lagos big babes are cashing out and buying Lamborghinis left and right like it is human hair. My spirit has not rested since the stories broke. My soul has been on fire, and it is the pressure that pushed me into wahala. Let me gist you all now. Getting my own Lambo. I told myself that those girls buying Lambos don't have two heads, and wondered what they were doing better than me. I am a very fine babe too now. They had men willing to buy them Lambos just for existing. Yet me, I was still managing men that would say, let me see what I can do when I mention rent, ordinary rent. And even worse were the likes of Alaji Dollar who pay me for less than my worth. Remember the story I told you all? I saw shege in his hands. Kira, you need to step up. You can't continue like this. I admonished myself as I sat in my tiny studio apartment in Osapa, scrolling endlessly through the babes' Instagram pages, dying from envy at their lavish luxury lives. Girls that get it, I whispered in awe. No be just to find Sabi secured the bag now. I dropped my phone on the bed and stared at the ceiling. Was I a joke? Me, Kira? The same Kira that had been in the game for years. The same light-skinned Barbie with a body that could make a pastor embrace hell's inferno. Things had to change. I needed to find my own billionaire, and not just a billionaire. I needed someone that would be willing to spoil me silly with Lambo, properties, and other luxury gifts. How will I find him though? And how will I make him give him anything I want? At that moment, an idea occurred to me. A perilous idea. I reached out to Auntie Cynthia, one of my neighborhood big sisters whom I knew had good knowledge of spiritual things. I visited her at home and informed her in confidence that I needed something that would help me attract any man I want and get him to do anything I ask for. She took me to her spiritual plug, Baba Kosoro. That's Baba good gone, she assured me. All the lucky big girls use him. He was short, bald, but swankily dressed in a senator outfit, with several gold jewelries and heavily drenched in Arabian perfume. His house, located somewhere in Lakwe, was also unexpectedly modern and tastefully furnished. To top it off was the iPhone 15 Pro Max and Dell laptop resting beside him on a side stool. He was obviously making a lot of money from this jazz business. That made me confident of his authenticity. I sat across from him, his bright multicolored lighting casting reflections across his wrinkled bleached face. You want secure ram? He asked, his voice raspy. By fire, by force, so I replied. He nodded, grinning, and gave me a small red local gourd filled with fine powder and told me, kiss him and blow the powder for him face. He will do anything you say, but he must never touch you before the powder don't settle down completely for him body. If he do he go backfire. You know wetin I mean, Abi. I didn't care for that last part. I just saw my future Lambo. Armed with the jazz, it was time to find my perfect target. Where could I come across a billionaire to use my power on? Someone immediately came to mind. Don Femi. He was a young, stinkily rich biggest boy I was following on Snapchat. If you see the lavish lifestyle this guy puts on display, the cars, the designers, the trips, the houses. He even owns a private jet. He had no known source of income, but the money, long. There was no doubt in my mind that he is a billionaire, and he was just the sort of man I needed. If only I can get the opportunity to meet him, I mused. Well, as Ask and you shall receive. I sent Don Femi a private message with a steaming picture of myself in a bikini. It worked. He responded in just a matter of hours and a date was set up for the very next day. The power of Kira's banging body. He took me to dinner at a private penthouse with a rooftop view of the Atlantic Ocean. My sisters, it was so romantic. The setting was movie level perfect, dim lights, opulent furnishing, expensive wine, a cool night breeze mixed with the scent of richly fragrant candles and luxury. Femi himself was breathtaking, a very dashing bobo wearing a simple but expensive looking dinner shirt and burgundy pants. His skin glistened like molten chocolate and he was tall with a good form. He was even better in the flesh than on Snapchat. Every girl's dream man, hot and loaded. I was really looking forward to have him as my man, my maga. I sat across from him in my figure-hugging short red dress, playing with my wine glass, pretending to listen while waiting for the perfect moment for me to make my move. His eyes ran over me, slow and deliberate. "You look dangerous," he murmured. I smiled, if only he knew. Then he leaned in. This was it, the moment for me to. I kissed him softly and as I pulled back, I blew the jazz powder. Then I sat back. The jazz was about to jazz. But my people, what happened next nearly made my soul leave my body. Instead of Femi falling into a love-struck trance, he just sat there, frozen. His entire demeanor changed. His relaxed smile disappeared. And then he started laughing. But not just a normal laugh. A deep, slow, spine-chilling laugh. He leaned forward, eyes angry. "Kira, or what do you call yourself? You really thought this would work on me?" My chest tightened. What do you mean?" I stammered. He smirked, then slowly, dramatically reached into his pocket and pulled out a small gourd, similar to the one Baba Kosora had given me, but black in color. My stomach dropped. "Do you think I'm this rich by mistake?" he whispered ominously. Before I could react, he blew something back into my face.